a lot of good
And
stuff.
so that's
that came out
whenever I
this
said
week.
to her.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. It's Tuesday. That means it's time to talk about New Comic Book Day. For some, it started today. For others, it's right around the corner. Tomorrow's creeping up on us quick. So let's go through and look at some of the stuff that's coming out, talk about what we're excited about, talk about what we're not excited about. Probably won't waste time doing that. But if we don't talk about it, just understand that's us talking about what we're not excited about. So until we get into all that, be sure to go ahead, smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff that we don't miss when future content drops. And as a reminder, be sure to check out that loc.pops.attic over on Instagram if you're looking to buy any back issues, fill any holes in your runs. A lot of stuff's being posted constantly. 1,000 more books to be added. Stuff's going up every day. If you don't see anything specifically that you're looking for, feel free to message the page. Myself or Pops himself don't mind diving through the long boxes and finding what you're looking for to see if we have it available. Everything is priced to sell. There's no speculation prices attached to any of this stuff. There's none of that garbage. Just need more space. This stuff isn't meant for the forever PC, the Landrum pedigree, if you will. So, yeah, check it out. Some good stuff on there. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Doing
Nice.
pretty good.
That's better than bad, man.
Yeah.
It's better than bad.
This morning, my wife and I had scheduled. We've had a lot of allergy problems in our family lately. So my wife and I had scheduled an allergy specialist appointment for 9 o'clock this morning, June the 8th, right? So it's in the medical center. It's like this whole thing to go down there, right? It's just an ordeal to go to the medical center. It's crazy. So I did all of that, followed all the traffic, got there way early. So I was able to take my 3-year-old past the Astrodome. And I got to show her the Astrodome, from a distance. When she's really into Selena, and that movie opens with her performance at the Astrodome and stuff. So for her, I'm like, hey, look, that's where Selena performed in the movie. And she, oh my gosh, that's where she was at right there, and she's 3 years old. So
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it just blew her mind that she was seeing this giant building. And so that was great. But then I got to the doctor's office at 8:30, 8:45, and I go to check in, and the lady pretty quickly points out at the top of our appointment app or whatever, whatever we went in. I showed her the appointment and stuff so I could check in, and she pretty quickly pointed out that it's scheduled for July the 8th at 9 o'clock. So
I thought you were going to say June 8th of next year. I was about to say, dang, that's a wait.
No, originally it was next year, and we were able to finally find a way into this year. But we were 30 days early for our doctor's appointment.
Well, dude, if you're early, you can't be late, so that's good. Stay positive.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I got to spend time with my daughter and show her something that blew her mind. We had a Whataburger breakfast, so that was awesome. But yeah, a huge waste of time and a lot of annoying traffic and tiny parking spots and but overall pretty good. And then after that we went to the comic shop and waited for them to open and went in and picked up a couple of books.
Nice. Well, my morning got completely monkey wrenched. As I told you, I had plans to go watch my oldest award ceremony, made all the arrangements to drop off the little ones, getting ready to walk out the door, and it completely changed and shifted on me. So I ended up just catching up with the day after that point. Me and my pops went and hit the couple bookstores because for me, New Comic Book Day is a 48-hour event. Well, really I don't know what it'd be, 96-hour event from Tuesday to Friday when I get the other half of my books. But found some great stuff. I was excited for some stuff coming out today specifically. And, of course, I've been chasing those Frederici variants, there's the first one. And so I was able to do a little bit of –
Did you see someone pulled that out of a Walmart pack?
Jason, the Southern Comic Geek.
There we go.
Joker #1, 1 in 25 and ratio variant out of the Walmart pack.
Whenever I saw that, I was like, oh my God, Mark would be losing his mind right now.
Yeah, that's the one that started it all for me. I did ask my LCS, and there he is. What a coinkydink. This was actually A-OK to me by the Blue Hellion himself.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bow, bow, bow. Oh, and I'm so thankful for that. That is awesome, man. And So that Joker one is the one that kickstarted. I did ask my LCS if he had one of those Batman ones available before it came out, and someone had claimed it. And I'm like, no worries. And then the Joker one, I'm like, well, that's the one like I wanted kind of out of them. I'd seen both of them solicited, but I ended up getting the Joker one, and I was just going to sit on my hands after that. But then that one for Batman, the Detective, came out with the main bad guy chick just kind of looking over her shoulder. I'm like, dude, that's kind of awesome. So after there was two of them, then I'm like, gotta like full Pokemon effect. You gotta catch them all.
Yeah, gotta catch them all.
We'll see where it goes. I did look at. See, this is issue what of Joker 4. So issue 6, the 1-in-25 ratio just looks like a random person holding a knife, like swinging a knife. It's not even a character. I'm like, cause I looked ahead in my little comic app. So they're really reaching, but unfortunately, I'm involved. It's like Jack in Titanic. I'd like to leave, but I'm involved now. If you go, I go. I hope you don't. The water's cold. Let's say hey to the chat before we get too deep into Titanic lore. That was almost a pun.
Right.
Freaky Louie is up in the building. Let's do this, people. And is that the pre-week send?
Yes.
Oh, let me pin it.
Yeah, that's going to be Friday afternoon. So you can see the other rest of the half of the haul that Mark picks up on Fridays. I'll probably have more books to show off, and you can have fun and hang out with us on Friday afternoon for drive time.
So I did just pin that. We got Austin LeMay, the great Austin LeMay. I've got a couple of things here. 1, 2, 3, 4 books that Austin would be interested in. Some back issues that came into my LCS yesterday that he was pricing while I was in there right when they opened, and I'll just go ahead and take those off your hand. Some single issue Spawn.
No pricing necessary.
Yeah, you can just don't worry about that. But we got Slotted Up 503 up in here. Southern Comic Geek. There he is. What's up, folks?
Yes.
We're just talking about your 1-in-25 Joker Walmart pool. Luis Ramirez, what is happening? Warlord, how are you doing? Flash by Night is in the building. Thank you for stopping by. What a burger tequila's life. What does that say? Taquitas?
They have they have these things called taquitos.
Are those like those little
on their
tacos?
breakfast menu?
Taquitos?
Yeah, they just do like it's like a tortilla with like some egg in it, and then they do like bacon or potato or whatever with it. But they're pretty good. The way they wrap them up and stuff, and it all like molds together. It's that Whataburger taste, man.
Nice. When your food molds together, Whataburger. Yeah. Hoarder's Hide is up in the building. Congratulations again on that 100 subscriber milestone you celebrated last night. Apprentice Ewok is in the building. Hey, hey. And like we said, we got the Blue Hellion himself in here. Alex from Tappia's Family Unlimited Comics. What is up? T. Ravis. # Spine Ticks. What's up, buddy? Now I'm intrigued. What are the books? Oh, you should be able to assume it. They're just Spawn issues that came in. Just go ahead and pick them up. I'll go and show these off real fast since he's right here. And I know he's probably working. But a copy of Spawn number 3, which I have like the whole early runs from like 1 to 100, and that's number 5. But for some reason, I'm missing like a few of these. Don't know why. Don't know how. And number 7. But I'm not missing them anymore.
I saw Scott open up all those Max books.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Those are some cool covers. I've never really looked at the Max.
There was, Sam Keith artwork is insane. The Max number 1 was also in this collection of, it was a bunch of early Image stuff that came in. It was a bunch of number 1, Shadowhawk, the Max, Spawn number 1 and 2, of course, was in there. And those like the first like 10, 12 issues of Spawn, but that was the only ones that I needed. I'm not sure how I was missing those, but I noticed I was missing them a while back because I actually went and pulled some issues that I had that Austin was missing out of my run just to send to him. Because he won a little giveaway I did where I just had some random books that I was going to put in it. And when I saw that it was Austin that won, I messaged him. I'm like, dude, I can send you these random books, or I can send you some stuff that you would actually want, So I pulled some Spawn and sent to him. But they weren't like key issues or anything. They were just ones that he was missing, and I don't care about missing. I can pick them up later down the road if I really care. They're not expensive.
That's what's up.
What is going
What's
on?
up, Legal Burning?
Talk about like an artist. You know, we got Austin LeMay in here right next to Legal Burning.
All right.
Those boxes that Legal Burning did, those 4 boxes, like
Mhm.
Wolverine or the Lou Ferrigno Hulk, or just it looked like a classic Kirby looking Hulk almost, or I don't remember what artist it was kind of in the vein of, but those were awesome. I would have loved to jump on one. Just ain't got it right now to spend. I kind of just got done building my source wall, as my dad puts it.
Phenomenal.
There's a horrible glare in here right now, but I've got all those DC Kirby first books up there. Very excited to have
Fire.
finished that hunt. On to the next thing now.
Right.
So you said you went to your shop already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the B cover for Gotham.
Yeah. I don't know. The A cover was good. The B cover was better. So I went.
That's how they get you that with that $1.
I know. It was worth it. I did make some price decisions on covers as best as I could. It still got the black and white manga style artwork. The story is pretty cool, but there's a backup story in here by John Ridley that I actually really liked. There's a character in here I've never seen.
Oh, that's called Batgirl.
That's called Batgirl? No,
I'm just kidding.
Not that one.
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody, but that was Batgirl.
This new Batman has a sidekick, and the sidekick is pretty cool. I think it's only like 6 pages or 8 pages. But yeah, it was a pretty cool little backup story.
So it was kind of like the first issue they did, where the backup story didn't have nothing to do with the main. It was just like a little short story from a different creator.
Yeah. Yeah, but like new Batman is in, like, that's one thing that Gotham 2 does deliver on, is really expands it out to like Gotham and not just a Red Hood story. So there's a lot going on in this one. Pretty cool.
Nice. Is that the only book you got?
Jesus.
Yes.
I did like the B cover on this one, but this was a dollar option, so
yeah.
I went with A. But it's got Mr. Worth on there, so that's pretty sweet.
White Shadows in the building. What's going on, Chip? I like how his icon changes like every day.
I know, right?
Today it looks white. Is it white or is it green?
No, it's white.
Okay. Because yesterday I think it was
white. He changed it, like the last time he changed it yesterday, he went to white. I think he was green on green yesterday. And he went to white with the green. Boom. Joker number 4.
Nice.
And the final book, Last Ride number 2. I went ahead and...
Oh my God. I didn't even look at that cover. That's awesome.
It's sick. Yeah. I thought this one was worth the $1 as well. Especially since I like that first one. You know, hopefully the story keeps paying off, so it'll be worth that extra $1 cover.
I like how you value it. It's not, you said, hopefully the story will keep paying it off where it's worth it for the $1. Yeah, my dad always picked covers based off of story. Like, does this cover have anything to do with the story that I'm reading? If it does, then I'll go with this cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, even a great cover, if it's just like a garbage book, I don't want it, you know. Like if the story to me, all the value's in the interior pages, you know. So if the interior pages are worthless, then why would I want that cover? I could get like a big print made of it and just like frame that. Why do I need all the interior pages if they're worthless?
This must be. Oh, now think about it. I wonder if this is Legal Burning's first time hanging out in your bedroom. Because he said that's a military style bed right there. Do you make it clean? Like this, that's kind of his thing. Legal, give him the hand, Ryan. Give him the presentation. There it is.
The Vanna White.
So that's always a thing. Like Ryan's bed is more known than the half of us on the YouTube comment community. Yeah.
Comic review. Let's do this. Bounces a quarter off that thing. Hospital corners.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some good stuff. Roll through mine real fast. I started to bag them, but then that's straight up. He won't play. Yeah, he makes it every morning. His wife sleeps in it. She's allows him to sleep sideways at the foot of it for his
If
hard
I'm
work.
good that day.
Yeah. All right. So I did pick up Gotham, Future State Gotham as well. I went with that A cover, which it isn't a bad cover at all. It's actually really nice.
No. I
Like-
would strongly consider going with that one, actually. But
Like that his sickle has the blood on it and stuff.
yeah.
I got that Joker number 4. Justice League Last Ride number 2.
I considered going with that one as well, but I just, man, there
Yeah,
was
I like
something
that we
about
got
that Kilowog there that,
I like that we have the Furies down there. That's really cool.
yeah.
Batman the Detective number 3 of 6. I've really been enjoying this. I don't know why I've been enjoying it so much, but it's really fun. And then we got Detective Comics 1037, Mr. Butterworth. And then
See, that's a
I'm gonna
book that's like kind of low on my list. Like if it gets less interesting, I'll probably drop it. But
the Detective.
Detective Comics, you
Oh,
know,
I'm sorry, yeah. And then
I don't know. I feel like the Bat family is more interesting to me right now than Batman himself.
yeah. And luckily we have 2 backup stories in this issue of Detective Comics, so even less to have to read. But anyways,
Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing is like this issue is kind of weird because it's like 2 stories. Is it 2 backup stories or is it 2 full stories?
There's 3 stories in this book: the Detective Comics main, and then 2 individual backups one's called 3 Minutes by John
Mhm.
Ridley, and the other one is called Exclusive by Tamaki, who's doing the main.
Okay. But see, that's what I don't get is where did Dan Mora go?
Dan Moore is on the art for the main.
Is he?
No, sure isn't. Not on this issue.
Yeah, that's.
It looks like he did
has
that
been,
cover
but-
though. That definitely looks like his work on the cover, but it might not be either.
Yeah, I actually don't think it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking at it right here.
Oh wait, no, yeah, he is listed as a cover artist.
No, I'm just looking at his signature on the front right there.
Oh yeah, in the building.
Yeah, the way he signs it is
Okay.
in print. Dan Mora 2020.
Yeah, but he's only listed as a cover artist. He's not listed as interiors.
Yes,
So
he
that's
had
why
an
I thought
issue
it
off.
was split in half, and it's like a John Ridley story and then a Tamaki story.
John Ridley doesn't do too bad on Batman stuff. If you remember, like the next Batman stuff from Future State was straight like street level detective stuff. You know, well, it was just
Yeah.
him looking for a missing kid. But
See that? Yeah, see half of it is Ridley, and the other half is Tamaki.
we'll see where it goes. I'm still one
That's
issue
kinda
behind on
weird.
Detective Comics, but I did get that 1 in 25 for today with a skull-face Hitler-looking guy from the interiors. I did notice that his mustache is a lot bigger on this cover than it was in the actual book, because that was something I thought was weird. How he kind of, they're in Argentina where like after World War II, a lot of Nazis went and hid and everything, and then you had that guy, but I thought that was a little odd. So that one I'm showing off because it's a cool cover, beautiful. But this is definitely the cover of the week so far, and that's Rorschach issue number 9. Like, just look at that. Will you look at that?
Yeah, that cover is fire.
And all the red is gloss, or it's just like a really, really nice cover, man. See how? Look at that. Look like the house is lighting up. That's so tight. My goodness. I mean, look at that.
All right.
But yeah, I'm excited for that one. That last issue was really fun. And then finally, I did pick up Earth 1, Volume 3, the final installment to the Batman trilogy of Earth 1 stuff. So that completes Superman. Wonder Woman's ran its course, and this is the final Batman. So We have one more Teen Titans, which Jeff Lemire writes, and one more Green Lantern that I can't remember who writes. But good stuff all around. Excited to read a lot of this. I've got a stack of trades that I'm supposed to be reading too. So hopefully I'll have some time this coming week and be able to knock a lot of stuff out. I've got the first 2 volumes of Warren Ellis's Authority. My LCS owner was talking about how good it was and highly suggested I check it out. And I'm familiar with them from their appearances and other stuff, but never read their actual original run. So I'm going to read that and kind of be ready for that Superman and the Authority title that's coming down the pipe. What's going on, Phil?
Cool. So what are you excited about?
Definitely that Justice League Last Ride is high on the list. I kind of want to read it first. I tend to save Rorschach for last, because I don't like to read. I really don't like to read the Tom King stuff while I'm trying to get through the stack. Like just to set it off, kind of just get through this easier stuff, and because they put a lot of content in it, and it's just I don't know. So probably number 1 on the list is Justice League Last Ride, and then followed behind by Joker, and then the rest of it's about the same to me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Gotham Future State book, but I don't know why. I don't have any hype for it until I start reading it, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. That was one of the reasons I chose it as one of my top 3 as far as excitement, because I tend to kind of think meh, and then I read it and I'm like, oh man, this is really good. Why don't I think about this book more often? I mean, granted, there's only been 1 so far, but I remember being excited to find out it was coming along, and then I kind of ran out of excitement for it, and then it showed up, and I was like, and I started reading, and I was just like, oh my god, the action is so good in this.
Back.
Yeah, and then I feel like with number 2, I just kind of was and then whenever it started to come back around, I was like, oh yeah, this was really good. I need to be more excited about it. So.
Legal Brain just got to know who reads all their comics out loud with voices for each character. Me all day. You should live stream yourself doing that so we can just follow along.
If I really get into a book, I will. Yeah.
In all sincerity, I definitely don't do that with all my books. But while I'm reading, if Finn comes up, he'll want to sit in my lap, and then it becomes reading out loud to him, which I really enjoy doing because I remember doing that with my dad. When I was little. While he was reading, and I would want to sit in his lap and see what was going on and ask him 50,000 questions. And now Finn does the same thing to me. 90% of those 50,000 questions are normally just, why? Why? Why?
No, for me, it's dialogue. If there's some particularly poetic dialogue, I'll read it out loud just to hear it because it sounds so good,
I remember doing a lot of that with the Immortal Hulk, especially early on when he was kind of doing his thing, just going around spitting philosophy to people and all that. Why right before he killed them or pulled their arms and legs off and would bury them where they couldn't get themselves out and stuff. It was wicked.
Actually, you know what? Ram V. I read a lot of Ram V books out loud. He really nails I don't know. He writes dialogue well for each character. He gets all their voices. And Tom King, not all of them, but Batman, Catwoman 5, there's some really good stuff in there between Harley and Selena that sounds great out loud. So to answer the question, yes. Yeah, I already read Future State Gotham, and then I don't know, probably Last Ride, then Joker, and then Detective.
So your top excitement for the day is Gotham then. Now the black and white artwork, I don't think it bothered me one bit. When I saw those black and white, I was probably thinking to myself, why? Why wouldn't they just color the book? But when you read it, it actually plays out just fine. And I wouldn't want all my books like that, but it is nice to have something different for sure.
Yeah, and the John Ridley story in this one, it's in black and white, but it's almost the exact opposite, where it's all real dark shadows and very detailed characters and stuff. And it still works really well there too. So, because whenever I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, like this looks very like shadowy and stuff. A lot of like heavy blacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they fill in Batman's entire cape and everything, Whereas, this front half is like a lot cleaner, a lot less like heavy blacks to it, more line work and stuff.
Can't remember
But
who
both of
the
them work
artist.
really well.
That first one, they had the artist from Akira come in, or the writer of Akira come in and write that backup story. I wonder if the person who did this backup story is of any particular noting.
Yeah.
But how's it going, Sleepy Collectibles? Glad you could stop in. Big Nosh is up in the building. What is happening, brother?
We are a new guy.
There was a sale on Blank Ink that week. Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Written by John Ridley, artist Olivier Coipel. That makes it sound like New Englandish.
Joe says that Joker and Super Sons are his picks in DC. I've been skipping Super Sons. I just didn't care to go back and read a backlog story. I don't know. Just what I don't care for Jonathan as a kid, just in general. Like as a little kid, it just does not appeal to me at all. I think comics are
this dude has
riddled
Wikipedia
little
with
kids
entries
unnecessarily.
Known for his work on books such as House of M, Legion of Superheroes, and Thor.
Nice.
It looks like he started in animation with Prince of Egypt and a full animator for The Road to El Dorado.
If you look at this cover, it's also glossy where it counts.
Oh, yeah. On the stalactites.
Yeah.
And what do they call the other ones?
Stalagmites. Yeah, as the tights go up, the mites go, or as the mites go up, the tights go down. That's how you remember which ones are which. I don't know why I remember that.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to remember.
Spent too many times in caves, I guess.
Action Comics 1000, Batman Black and White #3, Legion of Superheroes 122 and 123.
The first two
Legion, Legionnaires, Legion Worlds, and Legion Lost. Yeah, so that's all of his DC work.
A lot of Legion. More books coming out this week that I'm excited for. We do have Spider's Shadow #3 that drops tomorrow. That one's gotten crazy. That one got crazy fast. We have Peter embracing the symbiote in this what if story, and he went straight to J. Jonah Jameson in the last issue and threatened it with his life, grabbed his hand and completely crushed it. I mean, crushed it like into a little ball, like just squeezed it till everything was just twisted and mangled. You had the formation of the Sinister Six led by Dr. Octopus, and he put Kraven in charge of forming a plan to go get the spider. And everyone leaves to go form this plan, and Doc Ock is standing there with his henchmen, like all proud of himself. He's going to get Spider-Man finally, and he gets physically stabbed in the back by one of his henchmen who takes his they have like these AIM masks, this whole hooded thing. You can't see any of their skin. So stabs him, takes his mask off, and it's Eddie Brock. He's like, nobody kills Parker but me. So he's still sour about Peter ruining his career probably, but he never got the symbiote. We just have him scheming. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm imagining that Peter's just going to kill him like it's nothing.
What happened that Eddie Brock lost his career?
I'm just guessing. I don't know about lost his career, but and go by just the movies, the new one, he just kind of pushed the limits too far. In the old one, he was plagiarizing photos. He's just been a dishonest person, and blames Peter for him getting caught being dishonest, as far as I remember.
How has that not been turned into a metaphor for cancel culture? Like Eddie Brock got canceled by Spider-Man,
Yeah. That's funny. What is going on, Dave from Mark Spector Comics? Hey, Mark Ryan, what's up, chat? Did you guys read Haha? Just wondering what your opinion is. It was a weird, odd story. Are you referring to Haha issue 5? If so, my copy is in the mail coming to me because the copy that I don't pick up Haha off the shelf, but John Jang did do a variant for issue 5 that I did get. So when it gets here, I might read it since it was a straight cover buy, but it's also not something you have to read issues 1 through 4 to get the story. So
I read Haha #1, but I didn't stick around for it. It was cool. It was interesting. Very strange.
Yeah, Mark Spector Comics said he enjoyed issue 1. I plan to get the Joker, but not Super Sons. Poor life choices.
I guess that's how he got canceled.
Eyes. I like 1 through 3 better. Yeah, I did hear from a few people that last one was a little odd. I think it was something about some clown showing up to some old lady's house, and they ended up going through her recipe to make some kind of casserole or something. And in the book, they actually wasted real estate in the book, showing you the real recipe. Like, if you pick up Haha issue number 5, you can physically go to your kitchen with that book and successfully make crappy casserole or something. Like, they wasted unnecessary real estate. And I hate when books waste real estate. They're already short. They're already expensive. You know, I mean, $5 isn't expensive. $4 is expensive, but for what you're getting, it is. You know, I wouldn't pay that for 2 sticks of bubble gum. You know, it's not a lot of money, but for 2 sticks of bubble gum, it's absurd.
Yeah, I like when they, waste real estate in like a really cool, unique way.
Then it's not wasted,
or like something powerful. Like Frank Gogol, his first issue of Dead End Kids, like, spoiler alert, one of the kids gets killed. But whenever the kids go to the funeral, like all of his friends go to the funeral, like you're kind of like going through all these scenes, and then it's just like a black page. And like, that's great. Just like a whole page of emptiness to kind of represent, what's just happened to these kids' lives.
Well, that's part of telling the story in that aspect. What was his name? On Three Jokers.
I hate wasted dialogue. That's what really drives me crazy.
Abok was doing Three Jokers, that final issue of Three Jokers, or only 3 issues, and we spent a whole 2-page spread of watching Batman open a door, then Red Hood open a door, then Barbara open a door, just to let us know that they're all going in the same building. Then he went up steps, and he went up. Like, we get it. They walked in the building, man. This, I felt like where I was reading a book from the 70s where they show you them walking up the steps and then add the narrator, and as he walked up the steps, we don't need this much explanation. What is up, Hidden Gem Comics? Here we go. Who under 60 years old wants casserole?
I don't know, because nobody over 60 wants it either, but that's all they can do.
It's an unfortunate side effect of life.
Yep. Yeah, Home #3 comes out next week, and I can't do it, man. If that sorry MFer keeps asking her if she's watched the news, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, it's such a wasted dialogue option. It means literally nothing, and he just keeps saying it every time they show him in the book.
What story is this?
Home.
Oh, yeah. God, that's the one you sent me and the pictures of, isn't it? He's so fast. Look how fast he runs. I was
fastest kid alive.
Yeah. I want to say, oh, fiddlesticks, he got away. I make a mean casserole. Some would say it's worth dying for. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. All right, let's crack this bad boy. Dude, look at how gorgeous the art is in this. This is Gary Franks. He's I'm a big fan of crisp art. Crisp. And this dude's really crisp with his art. Like, look at that. Look at that crop. Like, everything is just well defined. Like, there's thin pencil lines, but there's a lot of them. Oh, wow. Ooh.
Boom. Oh, she's kicking him. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was not where my eye was drawn.
Where was it drawn? Was it drawn to his face, wincing?
Yeah.
The wincing face. So it looks like that might have been a little bit of a spoiler. I'm going to close that. Apparently, a certain female Batman-esque character appears in this volume, but yeah, I don't think too many people. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people pick it up. This is the 3rd volume, but Like my LCS got like 4 in, today, came out today, and 2 of them left in my vehicle with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. The odds of that many people being spoiled are low.
yeah, at least locally. There's only left room for 2 more people. My dad was one of them.
I did an unboxing yesterday, so that'll be out at some point. But in there, I'm like flipping through a book, and I'm like, "Oh, Mark would say this art looks crispy."
Yeah, Chris, you want to do an
Crisp.
unboxing now?
Sure.
I was going to save
Send it
this.
my way. I'll unbox it.
This won't post until Thursday, but I really don't want to wait because I already have something planned to post tomorrow, and I should get some more stuff in the mail that I can show this back off with and talk about it. But I really want to see it, and it was raining really hard yesterday, and it kind of got wet.
Uh-oh.
So it should be fine, though, at least the part of it that I care about. It was very expensive, but as long as one part of it is okay, I don't even care about the rest. Oh, my God, this packing is amazing. So this is from a place called Hive Comics. So they've been around for a little while. I've been aware of them.
I recognize that name.
Crap, this is amazing packaging. So this is just supposed to be just one book. It's definitely more. Look at this. All right, those are 2 individual packages on there. Very nicely put together, and it's supposed to, I just ordered one book. The one book from the original retailer at retail price is $70 for one comic book. So it definitely didn't get wet with the way they packaged it here. And it's been out for a little while. And I ordered it, and about, 10 days went by, and I didn't hear anything or any shipping confirmation. I emailed them. No response. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. You can message these pages directly through social media. And I messaged them directly through social media, and they got back to me within 2 minutes and said, I am so sorry. We're sorry. We're sending it out right now. We completely missed the order come in. Okay, so dude, they threw in some extra books. Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
Love extra books. Yes. Effing yes. Right, buddy. Yeah. Let's do this real quick because one of them I'm very excited about from the look of it. Looks like we got somebody else in here new to the channel. What is up? Well, be sure to hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. We do a lot of live hangouts on this channel. We love talking about comics. We also do a live hangout on the Cosmic Campfire channel every Friday afternoon. Kind of what we're doing now, but a little bit different topic. And
there's also a pinned message, so you can go set that reminder.
Chat. Feel free to hit that reminder because kind of do a lot of this stuff together, and we kind of back and forth on each other's channels. Holy bejeebus, that is amazing. All right, so let's look at these free books first. He threw in some free books, and I don't know if that's their normal style or if that's something that he did because he missed my order. Because I was not upset that he missed the order. I told him, no worries, people get busy. They do a lot of exclusives with newer books and stuff. And I looked at their Facebook page, and I see where they're doing those posts like, please don't ask us when books are shipping. When you're placing the order for books, be sure to check out the release date of these books. Don't order a pre-order, then the next day ask why isn't it shipped yet. But they sent their exclusive for Proctor Valley Road. I'm not sure what issue number it is. Let me look. Issue 3. So Proctor Valley Road, issue number 1, which I do not have a single copy of Proctor Valley Road. So that's really cool. It's a really cool cover.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah. From Grant Morrison. Good stuff there. And then the other free book. And Ryan, you'll like this one. Here we go. Origins number 1.
Oh, what? That's sweet, dude.
So yeah, I haven't sent off your package with your Demon #1 in there, so I'll just toss it in there with it.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks.
Yeah, and there's the Hive Comics logo. It's really cool. It looks like a
Oh, yeah.
little chemical compound symbol.
Mm-hmm. That's really
But
cool.
those were they threw those in there for free, man. That's awesome.
Damn, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, like I said, I'll send you that Origins. I know you're slick trying to put as many of those together as that come your way, kind of thing. Someone said Sealess Villains is in the house, so we got to find them. And there they are. What is happening?
Boom. That's what I was watching when you added me into the stream. They did a surprise Monday stream.
Oh wow,
I'm
I
like,
didn't
what?
see that.
Yeah.
I have a toy channel, but I also love.
Luke
Comics
was
and
like
stuff
having a
and shit.
fever. He was going through a vaccine shot
Oh
reaction.
no, was he in his?
So he was,
Was he in his robe?
yeah. And
He's in
in
his robe
bed
a lot. It's awesome.
and drinking ice. He's like,
Get
oh,
some-
this is so good.
Get you some Tang, make you feel better. All right, so the book that I actually ordered that
Oh, nice.
was all about, they sent in a top loader, which I feel it was nice of them, but completely unnecessary because the book self-protects. Because this is, and Luke will appreciate this. I don't know which Sealess Villain that is, if it's AJ or Luke. I'm feeling that it's not E-Man because he shows up as E-Man on his. Okay, I'm
Poor
assuming
Luke was
it's
getting
probably
over his
AJ.
COVID shot symptoms. He's
Yeah.
doing good now. So it must not be Luke either.
Must be AJ. Or Red, one of the two. I think Red's comes up as Red. But anyways, this is Cold Dead Hands #1, the John Jang metal cover. Dude, I'm hooked on these metal covers now. Like it's literally a piece of sheet metal with art on it. It's look at that. I'm holding the cover.
It's so ridiculous. Aren't there like I think Valiant did some oh wow, he got us.
Yeah, it
didn't
is,
Valiant
man.
at one point do like some glass covers or something?
Yeah, Jason has some of them. Like I'm like, what? Look at that.
So
Look at
over
that.
the top.
Here, oh no, dude, this is the top. It's not over. It's not. This is
that's metal.
No cover should come paper anymore. Like metal. This is the way to make. Look at how good that art
People
looks.
already complain about that $5.99 price tag.
That's a good point. But for $69.99, if you need money, you know what I'm saying, is go get its weight back. This is worth at least 13 schmeckles if you need to go cash in on just sheer raw material on it.
$69.99 American, $1,000 Canadian.
Yeah. Oh man, is that a Black Lightning comic? It is not. This is from I think it's Source Point. Yeah, this is Source Point Press, and this is Cold Dead Hands #1, written by Garrett Gunn. So this is the second Jang metal I have. I do have that Death Rage #1. I pre-ordered the Death Rage #2 metal and regular cover, and then I have the Warcorn book that we were looking at before it went on sale. I have that in metal coming. So I'm pretty sure I have all of his metal ones, but I think that I'd have that book Stake that he did from Kickstarter. I think they might have had a metal option for that. I'm going to have to go back and see. And if they did, add it to the hunt down list because these metal covers are awesome. There's no reason to get them graded. They're already good. You can drop them, throw them at people, do whatever you want. It's metal. You skateboard on it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Patch a hole in your roof with it. Back to the Titanic. If they had these on board, they wouldn't have sank. They would not have sank.
Full circle.
Easily.
Boom.
Yeah, easily could have fixed it. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a problem. So,
not at all.
Oh, Chip Gettler. Let me see here. Invite. Let me do this. Copy. So we got a few people that I recognize in the chat. So if E-Man, Chip, Joe, if y'all aren't busy, as long as I kind of know you and know that you're not going to get on here and start screaming about Doomsday Clock sucking, I'll be happy to add you into the stream if you want to come hang out for a few minutes. I know we do got stuff to do this afternoon, but I'm going to be here for a few more minutes. Not going to dip out yet.
I'm gonna
There's
have to
the
know.
link in the chat.
I gotta go get these kids.
Trying to get through to these kids. Do you remember Stand and Deliver with Edward James
Yeah.
Olmos? Yeah, that's a fantastic movie. That's where I learned how to count by 9 or multiply by 9. 9 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 63. I'm like, oh man, that works.
3.
Yeah. Orale. And then he goes to the next kid, makes him feel stupid. Just walks around class, making him feel stupid all day.
What? That's not how you educate people?
No, it actually worked because I remember it.
Make
White
'em
shadow
feel
in the
less than.
building. What
going
is
on?
up, Chip?
What's going on? What's going on, guys? How
You look like
doing
you're
tonight?
officially at work today.
I am officially
Oh, no.
in my office. Yes.
Your office is cooler than my house.
Hey,
Right.
funny enough, you were talking about that metal cover. I actually have.
Oh, dude, there's
Yeah.
something, aren't they?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So,
In his office at work.
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't keep their metal covers in the office?
Yeah.
Rami Salami, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right today. Degenerate DNA, how's it going? Would have been 175 if it was made of wood. Yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
175 if it was made of wood.
Yeah, no doubt.
Looks like E-Man has a Death Rage one, and they're solid. No, really, very literally, the cover is solid. They are, dude. And that's the first one that I got. I was so surprised because, like, you can see on the spine. I don't know how well you'd be able to see it from here, but you can literally see on the spine. If I get it at focus where the metal starts and the book stops. You know,
hmm
I don't know how I'm going to get it. Nope, it's not going to focus on it. But it's literally a sliver of sheet metal just glued onto a book.
So, do you think the cover is white underneath it, or is it the original cover?
Well, I hope they didn't waste the cover gluing a piece of sheet metal onto it. I'll tell you one thing, Chip, I'll never know.
Like, you're not going to tear it off, and
Right? There's your
Come on.
back hack, bro.
Oh, yeah. That is a good one.
How to properly frame a comic book cover.
yeah,
These things are gorgeous, man.
no, in CGC it'll come across as a cover that's
Yeah, you send this to CGC, they'll purple label it.
Purple label it,
It's been
yeah.
restored.
restored. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to bounce.
All right, that's cool. I got your replacements on standby.
Yeah.
There he
I
is.
see him.
Oh,
Ah.
what's up, Bye Bye?
What's up?
All right.
All right, take it easy.
Do it.
Yeah, I picked up all my DCs yesterday and read through them. I'm going to go pick up my Marvels here in about 20 minutes.
Do you intentionally get him a day early?
Yeah, I get to hook up early because if I meet one more guy in a parking lot that gets one of my one per store variants, talking about he's going to sell it to me in the parking lot, there's going to be murder. I tell you, murder.
Oh man, crazy.
Mark, I just rescued Justice League of America 200 for the dollar bin. Man, you are service work for days. Louis goes around dollar bins and just rehoming orphaned comics all day.
Mhm.
Amazing.
You're doing the Lord's work, sir.
Yes, he is. He definitely is.
Freaky and shiver me timbers.
Yeah.
Joe, how's the project coming along, man?
We're going to find out in a few hours. The resin is still drying. And then now that we've kind of upscaled it a little bit, our intentions, I got to go back through and I might add a few things to it just to make it a little bit more interesting. What's up, babe? My wife's home.
Hi.
Tell her we said, hey,
Hey, everybody says hey. Okay. Nothing like live.
She's like, yeah, whatever.
we don't want to be rude. So what version are you on? Because I know you said like the other ones got really hot when you mix them together.
I'm on 4. There may be a 5, depends on how I break this out of the mold. That and I was able to get some of my hands on some polycarbonate. So and that's what you actually make bulletproof glass out of. But I don't know if I need to go that far. And then I found out that he's actually only about 4 hours away, and this thing's going to be heavy, so I may just drive it down to him. And just be like,
Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool.
yeah.
So for those in the chat that know what we're talking about, we have decided that the best option, the best person to choose who commented on the post on Instagram to give this properly encased comic book to would be none other than Remy Q Studios, because we know by giving it to Remy Q Studios, it will not just get put on somebody's shelf or stowed away in a closet. It won't be gone. The community will continue to get to enjoy this because, and Remy's messaged me, and Joe's seen the message, he already has a laundry list of attempts to crack this bad boy, from crush test to shatter test to ballistics test. He's already been putting a lot of thought into it since since before I told him I'm going to send it to him.
I was going to say, you've only told him yesterday.
Yeah. Did he messaged me like with a list off the bat?
Wow.
Yeah, he's excited.
That's awesome. It's right up his alley too.
Yeah.
Destruction.
Dude, I don't know if y'all saw his face, but on that live stream we were all on, when Joe said what he was doing, like he was looking down, and when Joe said it, he just perks up.
He did. Yeah.
Like what? What?
We're going to take
What's that squirrel?
Yeah.
we were going to take it out to the original. It was to take it out to my shooting range and do it out there, but
He's got guns.
He could probably, I have. Got to hide the body someplace.
Yeah, so, he even messaged me. He said, "First test y'all to help me with, just put it in a manila envelope and mail it. See if USPS can destroy it."
But given his,
you need a lot of stamps for that one.
Yeah, given his talents and abilities that go beyond me, But I'm definitely going to make it a challenge for him.
Yeah,
How thick is
so
it?
far what I've seen, he's more of a chainsaw and a bow and arrow kind of guy. At least, well, he tried to do a video integrating firearms into it, and it got shut down within 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to happen on YouTube.
Yeah,
You have to put some very specific verbiage in your description, otherwise the algorithm kicks it.
You should actually talk to him about that though, because he's not doing anything with malice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's all kinds of videos out there that spotlight different things with firearms and stuff like that.
Yeah, the guy that kind of specializes in it, he's a friend of mine. He's actually has the channel Demolition Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy, great veteran, and he does like stupid, crazy, dangerous stuff, and he's able to get away with it because he's cracked the code, if you will.
Yeah. Hack the algorithm.
Yeah.
Well, I would be interested to see some of the stuff that, because he's super creative and he has like that fun, destructive mentality with stuff.
Yeah.
Like in saying that though, he can take a chainsaw and surgically open up a USPS priority box without cutting comics to pieces. You know, like it's fun to watch. You're like, is he going to do it?
Yeah.
And he does it.
I'm more of the can we build it? Hell yeah, we can.
Like that Dr. Doom mask, which I'm proud to say that I'm the future owner of.
It's actually, if I don't get it in the mail today, it will definitely be in there tomorrow. But it is packaged with some comics, and you're going to have to do that one either live, because when you crack this thing open and pull it out, you're just going to, I don't know. Like YouTube may kick that video too. I'm just saying.
What, the mask?
The mask and the comics I put in there.
Did you put pornos in there, Joe?
Come on, baby. Got you covered.
Those are for Finn.
Yeah. You didn't get the statue, but we could get him some hustlers.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got to fly. I just want to jump on and say hi.
See you later, folks.
All right, Joe. Appreciate you hopping in.
See you later.
Take it easy, guys.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Chip, do you get any of your new comics on Tuesday, or do you just is your local areas all Wednesdays?
You know, my shop actually does do it on Tuesdays, so I may swing by on my way home and slide in, get some DCs. And what should I be getting this week? I don't even know what the hell's coming out.
Dude, I picked up Justice League Last Ride. The next issue of Joker came out. That Future State Gotham book came out. Detective Comics came out. So the only thing really engaging is that Joker book, Last Ride, and Batman the Detective. The other stuff's kind of par for the course if you're already following it, kind of thing, you know. But
Yeah.
Justice League Last Ride, I'm excited about. Joker's been really solid, and Batman the Detective has been really solid.
Is it number 2 on that last right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, number 2.
All right. So I'll have to see if he's got number 1 there as well, because I didn't pick that one up.
Dude, it's Chip Zdarsky's writing a Justice League story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was excited to see that, and I'm kind of excited to see how they're going to tie it in, possibly because it's kind of a standalone story. It's not the main Justice League title, but it's looking like they might be trying to tie it back into where events were during Future State, knowing that the primary Justice League team, something occurred and the team had to disband over it.
Yeah.
People might have been dead. People might not be dead. So it kind of like this might be that story explaining what happened that led to the team dissolving and that new era team that came in.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out then. Yeah, so I knew I was going to get Joker, and I figured I would get the Future State Gotham because I have that one.
Yeah,
So-
it was fun. I enjoyed Future State enough that, like, I don't know, it's just fun. There were some unanswered questions with that I'm glad they're addressing.
Yeah. Cool. Very good. Very good. Cool. I got to do a video tonight for Ryan. He sent over a bunch of comics.
New guy?
I ended up winning off of his giveaway. So got it yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good last night. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to stay. I'm going to go to bed at 7:00. And I was out just kind of laying there watching some YouTube and just relaxing. So
Yeah, kind of had an early night for myself as well, which I was upset about because Steve did that new show, Meet the Burke Fan with DJ Lynx.
yeah,
And I was beat yesterday, man. I laid down and just didn't
yeah,
have it in me to stay up.
yeah. I did see that most of it. I didn't watch all. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it. I fell asleep, 3/4 of the way through. But yeah.
It was good
Supposedly
stuff.
you'll be on it. He was sporting your shirt yesterday. He got
Yeah, he finally cut the sleeves off like he was supposed to.
yeah, looked good.
Yeah,
Looked good.
it looked like it's supposed to on Steve.
Yeah.
When Steve's wearing sleeves, just the universe doesn't feel right.
That's true. Very
Something's
true.
off.
Yeah, something is off. It's like it's off axis or something. It's spinning the wrong way. It's wobbling.
Rebels, Reptiles, and Game says he's liking the Robin series as well. Yeah, Joshua Williamson's doing pretty good on it. I've enjoyed it so far. It has this weird sense of childlike innocence mixed with an obvious sense of danger on this death tournament on the Lazarus Island. So it's been really fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. I want to go check out Rebel's YouTube channel. So I'll go check that out. Said he does a lot of games and stuff like that. So or toys and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll check that out definitely.
I'm going to hop over and give him a sub as well.
Yeah.
I got the kids sleeping right now. I'm going to try to actually hop off and read a book or two. I'm supposed to be on Whack Comics tonight.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, and I need
cool.
to reach out to them because they always have the whack hack that they do.
Yeah.
And they asked me if I had any ideas for a whack hack yesterday, and I'm like, dude, I defer to y'all for whack hacks. I can't even stay awake. I can't think of a whack hack, and I've been rolling it around in my head all day and just going blank. So I need to see if I need to be prepared for it or whatnot.
Yeah. Know what they're doing that live?
Yeah, on Tuesday evenings they kind of do I do the Sunday night shows, kind of my weekly comic review talk thingy. They kind of do theirs on Tuesday afternoons around 6. So
Okay.
yeah,
I've been in them before. I just wasn't sure if tonight's was live or not. So yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Well, I definitely appreciate you hopping on, Chip. Hope you have a
Well, I
wonderful
appreciate
day at work.
Thanks.
Dude. I
Thanks.
want to hang out in your office.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
There's the rest of it. Wait, show you little figurines and
You got a little collectible shelf up there. I like that Lego Joker.
yeah.
The new Boba Fett would make his way in there as well. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, they got all kinds of Boba Fett on the wall over there as well. Got the,
Very awesome.
got to make it fun.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's cool that they let you just deck it out how you want as well.
Yeah, I figure they gave up the fight after 20 years. So, like, all right, that's it. We'll let you do what you want. You've been with us long enough.
Here we go. Here's a whack hack. Let your kids draw on your short boxes. Now, you aren't buying more comics. You just love your kids' art. I don't buy short boxes. I buy long boxes. I'm a long box guy. And they're all full. I'm not emptying one out. Well, that's not a bad idea. I do have some short boxes. Like we bought Finn a Batman short box and just took the lid off of it and put it on the bottom. And he's got it in his room for some of his toys, which uses as a little toy box in his room. And I've got one that I just keep like all my Jang variants in because it got to the point I don't need them spread out. They're just cover buys, for a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I just keep them all together in a short box, but I don't have any blank short boxes. That wouldn't be a bad idea, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay the premium for an art box.
Yeah.
Have your 3-year-old do it.
That's
actually a really good idea because you put their art on refrigerators and stuff, and it only lasts for so long. You get them to do one of your plain white boxes, and it kind of keeps for a while.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
It is. I'm still behind on last week's read. Sorry I couldn't join work. I'm swamped. Need to hear a friend's voice to chill me out. Well, there's 2 chilling voices right here, right now.
He goes ASMR. How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? All right, guys. I appreciate everyone hopping on this afternoon. Chip, as always, it's fantastic chatting with you, brother.
Well, thanks for inviting me, man. I appreciate
thanks for hopping
it.
on. And until next time, everybody, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Don't miss out. I'll be live on the Cosmic Campfire channel with him tomorrow afternoon or Friday afternoon. And Friday morning is the live mega community hangout that I do. First thing, wake up Friday mornings, hop on over to the channel. You never know who's going to be on here, what we'll be talking about, a little bit of everything, comics, life, politics, philosophy, religion, who knows? Nothing's off the table, but you'll get all those things from the vantage point of somebody who reads comics. And that's the common thread between all of us. So if you're a comic community member, or if you just enjoy listening to it, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, and I can get you a link to join if you want to come hang out. We normally have anywhere between 6 to 10 people that pop in and out. We try to just let it ride from 7:30 a.m. as long as we can go until everyone gets busier, until I have to go get lunch for everyone. So,
or you do go get lunch and then come back, and we're still going.
So yeah, it's always a good time. So until now, here we go. Let's see. We got a big comment here. Hi guys, I'm the creator of a new #1 dropping tomorrow. It's named Freak Show #1. Check this out if you're into post-apocalyptic action with comedy into it. Mad Max, Borderlands, Fallout. Oh, appreciate the heads up. Let me see if what website can I find that at? Because I would love to be able to drop a link in here for you, man.
Is that Freak Show or Freak Snow? I think it says Freak Snow, but
I'm so slow to find stuff. I'm the creator of a new #1 dropping tomorrow. It's called Freak Snow #1.
Yeah. Check it out, definitely.
Let's see if I could find something.
Thank you, Freaky, for the link.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's listed
Freak
on
Show.
Legion. I got Freak Snow, like white snow.
Rami said Freak Show, but could be.
So it's on Previews World and everything. So yeah, everybody go check it out. I appreciate you hopping in.
Yeah.
And all right, Kevin, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And Kevin, reach out to me on Instagram, man, and hit me up and see if we can't talk about your book some more on the channel, get some people to check it out. Because it looks like this cover looks wicked. This guy's lifting the top of his head off. This is really cool.
All right, I gotta go look at it now.
Revenge is a Drug, Part 1. Look at this cool cover.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Looks like he was in and out. I appreciate him hopping in and letting us know about that. I'll definitely be on the lookout for it. I'll consider picking it up. Looks like it's from Behemoth.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Chip's
Cool.
got to get back to work. I got to get back to not working. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.